Hello and welcome. I'm Jessie Ray and this is Chiron's Key Tarot. So grateful to have you here and thanks for joining me today for this reading. This is going to be a reading for the full moon that is happening in Pisces on August 30th. I'm going to read the Sabian symbol to give you guys an overall feel and energy of what this full moon is going to bring. So a call to action. This symbol speaks to self-refinement and to the development of special expertise and skill. The image of a girl blowing a bugle emphasizes personal responsibility and pride in accomplishment. The suggestion here is that individuals find their ultimate happiness through being of genuine support to others and finding a special niche for themselves among their fellows. On a practical level, this degree can indicate a wake-up call, bragging, or tooting one's own horn. It's positive in most highest form. This symbol represents directness and a special gift for finding opportunities to demonstrate competency and talent. And the negative is intrusiveness or loud attention-getting behavior. And your opportunity and the greatest advantage lies in being being prepared to take action. Keep your wits about you and do what has to be done and be responsible. Risk is guarding against dismissing some signal that you get as a false alarm, and try not to have everything in your life be so ordered and controlled that you can't handle the unexpected emergency or take advantage of that opportunity that you have been waiting for. So if you are a Capricorn rising, this full moon is going to be in your natal third house, which is all about mind, intellect, communication. Okay. And how you make decisions, okay? And then later in the month, after I'm filming this, sorry, right before the full moon, Mercury is going to be going retrograde, and that is going to be happening in your natal ninth house, which is all about goals, beliefs, education, philosophy, and travel. So Mercury might be having you kind of revisit some of your goals for work or just general goals, beliefs that you may have. You guys might be rethinking education or just your general philosophy about the world. And two more cards, please. Okay, there, and the devil. Okay, so you got the devil and the death card at the end here. I feel like you guys are going to go through a little bit of a transformation around this full moon. So with this tower, I feel like something kind of shocking just happened for some of you guys. A little bit of destabilizing potentially around the home or workspace, or potentially with some of your guys' relationships and how you're relating to others. But there's a sense that something has kind of been reworked, right? You're needing to kind of rebuild something. And with this Hierophant here, I feel like you guys have really been gaining some personal insight and some personal wisdom by all of these recent changes in your life, or things that you've been kind of asked to review. There has been like a deepening of an understanding, or trying to find an understanding for these changes, deepening your connection with spirit and your spiritual team. And it's really kind of leading to this transformational energy. I mean, you've got the devil and the death card, and I feel like it's just saying like, yeah, really release anything that has been holding you back, that feels stuck or feels heavy. There's just a sense of really not getting pulled back into any old habits. Pisces is all about the subconscious mind, hidden things. So things could potentially be coming to the surface. There's also karma that's being cleared away right now. So there's this sense of really allowing these transformations to take place. And I feel like there's been you guys have been making a lot of decisions lately. Seven of Cups. Needing to maybe make new decisions, maybe having kind of a crisis around some of the decisions that you did make, and maybe it didn't pan out the way that you want. And there's a sense of, I need more resources. I need something more here. There's something about feeling like a little bit of a lack with resources, and things maybe not feeling as emotional fulfilling as possible, which could have potentially even led to that tower moment where this isn't feeling right for me. I'm going to either leave this situation or somehow create a big enough change in this situation where I can show up more authentically. And just about resources too. There's something maybe potentially with your resources have kind of shifted recently, or went through a sudden change and really kind of leaning on that inner wisdom to find an understanding about these changes, these decisions, maybe things not kind of working out quite as we had hoped. And even though things might feel a little bit bare, I still feel like messages are being brought to you from spirit with this Hierophant. I really feel like you guys are kind of moving forward and being like, okay, now like there's a real decision that needs to be made, and it might be a whole new one, because the Seven of Cups is really kind of almost about indecisiveness too, and not being able to maybe necessarily make a decision, or feeling like all of the possibilities or decisions that are at our disposal at the moment are actually really not what we want, and there's a sense of needing to go and find something else. And I feel like you guys are feeling a little bit kind of in the cold right now. It's a little, maybe feels a little bit barren around resources right now for you guys. It's just the energy that I'm picking up on. It's just, she's kind of standing kind of in the dead of winter, but she understands that things are going to grow again in spring and summer, right? There's an understanding that things will get worked out, but there's still a trickiness to the decisions that you guys are making. There's still kind of this uneasy energy around some of these decisions, and having to make choices and changes, and not really understanding what the outcome is. So how can I make this choice if I'm not really even seeing the full picture, right? Really wanting to kind of see what's at the top of the mountain first before we really start to assess, like, what is at the top of this mountain? Do I really want to take the time to climb this mountain, or do I need to go over to this mountain? And it's like you're wanting to see what's at the top of it, but you can't, and having to kind of still make the choice to choose a mountain and go up it. But I feel like it's going to be releasing things for you, and it's going to lead you to calmer waters. The Six of Swords energy is kind of about navigating through that storm and kind of getting yourself into a little bit more of a harmonious place in your life. And so there is a sense that with this Death card and the Devil, really kind of eliminating things that are feeling burdensome for you, and really kind of getting down to the nitty gritty of what you want, where you want to see yourself, and making those necessary decisions to get there, and putting in the work, right? Which you guys are all about doing. But I'm just feeling this energy. It's like, I don't mind doing the work, but I want to know what the outcome is. And with that, it's kind of holding you back a little bit, because you're not going to be able to see what the outcome is, right? You have to start to experience it and climb that mountain, and you'll know as you start to climb, nope, this one isn't. I'm going to work my way back down and go over to another one. So even if you can't see what's at the top of the mountain, try it out. Try that climb. If it's not feeling in resonance with you, you'll find a different mountain to climb. But there's just a sense of don't allow yourself to get stuck if you can't see the outcome. Try to start experiencing what that next chapter is, and allow things to start to unfold. And then at any point, if you want to change your mind, it's not, time wasted or anything. It's just that much more knowledge and insight about where you either do and don't want to go, where you want to see yourself, and how to kind of break free from any energy that might be kind of holding you back a little bit. So don't be scared to just get your toe in the water and start experimenting with some of these new things. And your guys' love notes from the universe are, I welcome the wisdom that comes with experience. I really feel, the Hierophant energy is just, it's this wisdom, it's this understanding through experience that does just keep coming up in this reading for you guys. So I really feel like that resonates. And I know my own heart and mind getting really clear about what you guys want, okay? And saying no is okay sometimes. So again, if you kind of start to climb that mountain and go, nope, it's not for me, don't see it as anything wasted. Just see it as more wisdom gained as you move on to the next thing. So hopefully something in this message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sending you all the best on this full moon, Capricorn, and I hope this reading finds you well. Take care.